Hey guys, it's me. It's your girl Cynthia coming to you all the way from these YouTube streets. Yeah, all the way. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining me for this video. And I know you can tell by the title what this video is about. How was your day today? How was your Sunday? I hope it was good. I hope it was better than you imagined. Um, my Sunday was good. I have no complaints about it. And yeah, so if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? You want me to make you some coffee? And then you'll do it? Okay. So in the meantime, in between time, I wanted to talk to you guys, whether it's man or woman. What do you guys feel about online dating? Online dating. I know that some people have met the love of their life. Some people have had successful marriages. Some people just hit it off perfectly well. And then there are some that I know that was spooky, was creepy. Some people lost their life online dating. And so much more when it came to online dating. But for those that were successful, I'm so grateful that they were successful versus life altering in a not so good way. I have never dated online, have not even given it a chance. I am truly skeptical 100% about dating online. I haven't even gone as far as meeting somebody like through Facebook or what is it, Plenty of Fish, or what is something else that, well, look, let me just say Facebook, because I know a lot of people meet through Facebook. You know, my daughter, she'll be 25 in July, and everybody that she has met has been on Facebook online. You know, she's a millennial, and that's pretty much how they do it now, you know? And I hate it with a passion. Um, yeah, I have never tried it. I don't know how to feel about it, because you guys know how today is in today's society. You know, you just never know who you're meeting behind the strokes of those keys, or you don't know who you're meeting. You truly don't know who you're meeting. I'm old school in that department, and I do want to try new things, but all new things are not good to try. Um, you know how some people would, you know, they try to, and I don't knock nobody for helping the next person. They'll tell you, well, do A, B, and C, because that's how I did it. And you do it, and that's how you might, you know, hit luck in finding a boyfriend, if that's what you want, a husband, if that's what you want, whatever you want. Do it like that. For me, I've learned that I'm dating to marry. I'm not out in these streets trying to date nobody to see what they're like and for them to see what I'm like. I'm not doing that, because see, for one thing, I know that I'm enough, and so are you. Don't ever let nobody tell you or make you feel like you're not enough, especially you females. You know, I've heard some men say, and look, I get it, because look, I got a son, so I get it. I've heard men say, well, what's she gonna bring to the table? You know, what she got going on for herself? And oh yeah, I encourage you to date somebody that has something going on for themselves, or that they have something to bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be with nobody that has nothing going on for themselves, or don't have no goals, no ambitions. You don't want anybody like that. But don't ever expect a woman to how can I put it? I know we're independent. We're overly independent these days. You know what I'm saying? So we know how to get what we want when we want it. But don't summon us to be rich. Don't summon us to do that if that's your presentation of what do you have to bring to the table. I feel like if you're breathing and you're alive, women, you are enough. You're enough for any man. So don't ever think that you're not. And back to what I was saying about people trying to encourage you to date somebody or, in hopes to find a husband or whatever. I learned that just because you met your husband one way, doesn't mean everybody else is going to meet their husband the same way. The advice, it's one thing. And I was in that zone one time. I was like, he had to come in a perfect package. Per se, he had to be in church. I don't want no man in the church. And I'm going to tell you why I don't. Because it's risky. The persona that men in church now give nowadays, it is not good. It's not good. And when that time comes, when God presents that time and I meet the man that I'm going to marry, and if he's in the church, well, then that's what God has for me. I'll accept it because I've given everything over to him. I've surrendered everything to him because I can't do it anymore. Every time I try to pick and choose, it goes left. Not saying that I'm looking for a perfect relationship because that's not what I'm saying. I would like to have a decent relationship, a meaningful relationship with someone that knows what those things are about and what they're like. Yeah, this good old Maxwell House. But yeah, I don't want no street man. I don't want no man out here in the street. I don't want no man out here that got millions and millions and tons of friends, people he call friends. Look, because if you need them, you go be with them. Because I'm going to need you to be with me. I'm not saying stuck like glue, but allow people to make you a priority. That's when you know you're doing something, when they make you a priority. If they cannot make you a priority, you can't do nothing with that. Unless that's what you want, to each his own. But I don't want a man that can't make me a priority. I don't want to be second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, none of that. Granted, he got kids. Of course, I understand that, but I'm not talking about that. Because the kids are going to always come first, if you guys are not married. But, when you're married, the wife comes first. So, yeah, it's kind of rough out here in these dating streets. I am terrified to go online and talk about doing some online dating. I'm terrified of that. And actually, I was scrolling through YouTube today, and I saw where this young lady, very young, in high school, she was trying to respond to a cry for help call, and she messed up and told them her location. She messed up and did that because they killed her. See, that's what I'm saying. And let alone talking about dating somebody. You can't, man, to each his own once again. For me, that's what I'm afraid of. I'm truly afraid of it. Like I said, I'm old school when it comes to that. If you see me out here and you trying to holler, okay, that's one thing. But online dating, I pass on that part. So what do you guys think about online dating? Put down in the comment section what you think about online dating and what's been your experiences. This time around, when I date, like I said, I'm dating to marry. I have a journal where I have listed several things as far as what I want in a husband, not what I'm looking for in a husband, what I want in a husband, what I need in a husband. So I've written that down what it said, write the vision and make it plain. And for me, I've learned to be intentional about what I want in my life. Prime example, you know how sometimes when we go on and we talk about what we want. Well, I want somebody to not necessarily be like glue, stuck like glue. I want him to be all about me. I want him to be all up on me, kind of sort of, type of relationship. I want to hear from him all day. I want him to text me all day. I want him to do this. I want him to do that. Basically saying, you want him to be so attached to you that you cannot breathe, in a nutshell, because that's what that's saying. My daughter, and I hope she does not look at this video. And if she do, Jasmine, I love you, okay? She met a guy, really nice guy, and she told me that they went out on a date. Well, they went on a date Friday night, and they went to an amusement park. She said while they were standing in line, he was touching on her. He was so touchy-feely, it embarrassed her. He was kissing her on her neck, and that ain't even a kicker. Yeah, that is affection, but that's too soon. They only knew each other for like 2-3 weeks. That was too soon. She said, Mom, she said, and there were kids around. She said, that truly made me uncomfortable. She said, I was so embarrassed. So sometimes when a person gives you all of that and you don't know how to receive it, sometimes it can be too much, especially when there are kids around. And ladies, be careful what you ask for, because for her, my daughter, she asked for that. And I told her tonight, I said, be careful what you ask for. And I keep telling her that time and time again. But this one, I think it hit home. I think it hit home simply because now she see what it's like for somebody to be all in your space all the time. Too much space, too much time. It's a time and a place for everything. When you're meeting someone, yeah, it's exciting. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, you want to be with that person, you know what I'm saying? Like almost like 24/7, or maybe like 20/7, but you can't, that kind of relationship, it never works. Too much time together is not a good thing. Now, granted, if you are married, you're living in the same house, yeah. Or for those that don't want to be married and, you want to live together, that's inevitable. You're going to be around each other. You're not going to have that space because you're living together. But still, when you're living together, you still got space in the house. You got the man cave, you got the kitchen, the bedroom, any room you like. So there's still that space. So for her, that taught her a valuable lesson. I bet she, next time when she trying to date somebody or want to date somebody, she'll be intentional about it. So now she know what it's like to have somebody all up on you and you can't breathe. That ain't good. She also told me one time that I understood what she was saying. She talked to me, we talk, and she doesn't have to keep anything from me. My daughter wanted attention. Not the kind like out in the street, being a thought, that type of attention. No. Did I say thought? Did I use that word? I did, didn't I? But yeah, she's not that kind of girl. She likes for the person to text her almost immediately when she texts them. She's even learned her lesson in that. So, as you can tell, life is a journey. It is a learning experience. You are learning stuff every day. Not only are you learning stuff every day, you're learning stuff about your own self every day through other people. Because, honey, this last relationship that I was in, it taught me, and it taught me well. It just did. That's why I say I cannot do no, I'm not trying to date just to be dating. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that, because if I do that, I'd rather be to myself. You know, being single, it has its ups and downs, but being single also gives you that time to, you know, it gives you more time to work on yourself. It gives you more time to have that relationship with God and spend time with Him. It gives you more time to do things to help other people. It just gives you time, period. In this last relationship, right? I'm not going to say I was far out there, but, you know, I was in love with this man, you know. And I know that he was in love with me, but he lied about some things, and he had started lying way too much for me. You know, that's one thing I don't like in my relationships. I don't like to be lied to. It got so bad that he had started lying about the lies he told. How do you lie about the lies you told? And then for 2 years, you're supposed to know who you're with in 2 years. He would lie to me and didn't think that I would know he was lying. You know, the body action can tell you that somebody is lying, you know, and the lies weren't even that good. So I'm like, if you lie to me about these things, you know, you'll lie to me about anything. And this has nothing to do with cheating. Oftentimes people think that cheating is like the biggest thing in a relationship. This wasn't about cheating. No, I'm not condoning cheating. No, I don't want to be cheated on. Nobody does. But cheating is not always the thing that breaks a relationship. I hate being lied to. Why are you lying? What reason did I give you to lie? We're grown people here. Like, we're in our 40s. Why are you lying? That's something little boys do. Teenage boys do. Young boys in their 20s. You know, leave all of that. Leave all that to somebody else, especially if you say you want to have something with somebody. Those things don't work. Not for me. Not for me. Now, if you're in a relationship and you just don't care about who you're with, and that's another story. It's just not for me. I've been through enough in my life to end up at the latter part of my life still with the same type of people that don't want anything. Well, I want to have something in life, and I hope that you do too, if you're wanting to, you know. Don't settle. You do not have to settle for anything less than you want. Look, take it from somebody who knows that what it looked like out here, and I'm pretty sure not just me can tell you, almost any female can tell you what it looks like out here in these dating streets. It's scary. It's scary. And with these brown eyes right here, baby, I don't see nothing. If you were to ask me to show you a man that I want to date or I want to get to know, I couldn't show you not one person. And that's, I'm telling you, I couldn't show you one person. I told you with these eyes, I don't see it. But I know whose eyes can see it. And that's why I had to surrender. And is it always easy to wait on, you know, when I say wait on, you know what I'm saying. Is it easy to wait on somebody? No, it's not easy. But it's best. This last time, I really thought this man was going to be my husband. But then, no, I couldn't ignore what I knew. You lie to me now, you're going to lie to me later. You know? So, yeah. So, once again, tell me what you guys think about online dating. Do you think it's worth a try? Do you think it's a no? Or do you think it's a heck no? I would really like to know your opinion. Yeah. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope it was meaningful. I hope that it was just something to give you to think about. Um, yeah, I always hope that my videos give you something to think about, in terms of positivity or just being women. And men, look, when I do these videos, this is nothing against you. These are things that I've experienced, and I'm pretty sure you've gone through some things with women too. So it's not just about the women, but I'm a woman, so I advocate for women. But men go through things too. So I don't want men to think that I'm not for them, because I am. I have a son. So I'm about men too. I want you to date and date healthy too. Don't just accept a woman because she a woman, because she got body parts, and you know what I'm saying? She's more than just sex. She's more than just a piece of meat. You know what I'm saying? She's more than what you see with the eye. Get to know her on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Because I do not want a man. Okay, look. Yeah. I do want an attractive man. I do want that. Just like a man wants an attractive woman. You know, I don't knock that. But still, in being attractive, somebody can be an attractive woman or an attractive man and can have an ugly inside. You know? So you want to get to know a person for who they are on the inside first. Not for what you see on the outside. Oh, I remember I used to, well, he was trying to date me. And he said, "Why? I can't believe you don't have a man." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because you're very attractive." I can be sarcastic sometimes, but not in a bad way. I guess because of what I've gone through in my past. Sometimes it'll come off as real raw or bitter, but I'm not a bitter woman. So he said, "You're very attractive." He said, "I just don't understand why you don't have a man." I said, "First of all, I was married for 10 years. I said, so that alone took me through a lot. But just because I'm attractive and I can get a man doesn't mean I want any man. I could have a man, you know? And just because you tell me that I'm attractive, or my eyes are brown, I know that my eyes are brown. I see these eyes every day. So that does nothing for me when you tell me I got pretty eyes. Thank you for the compliment. But look, again, I'm old school. I don't care nothing about the compliments. Now if we're going out and I don't dress to the T, I don't pass the number 10. Okay, so then compliment me, because yeah, I don't want, I'm feeling like a 20. So give me a compliment. But those little things like my eyes, or my feet, or my whatever. Look, we ain't even got to do that. Get to know me on the inside, and that'll take you far. Get to know a woman on the inside, and that'll take you far. And for women, please get to know these men. Get to know them, and I'm not talking about getting your nails done. Look, baby, we can get our own nails done. We can get our own feet done. We can do our own hair. We can do those things. You know what I'm saying? Get to know them. Watch how they treat you. Watch how they treat other people, not just you. Because let me tell you, I don't want a man that treat people like they're this small. I don't want a man that talk down on people for no reason, whether they're doing good or bad. Now, if it's something that we can do to help these people or help this person versus you talking bad about them, then look, let's help them. But I don't want no man that has a nasty mouth when it comes to people, because that's not who I am. And I'm not going to let you mimic people because you don't like the way they live or the way they live their lives. I ain't doing that. I ain't that kind of person. So don't think that just because he's into you, or he likes he like you, but watch how he like other people, how he treat other people, you know. Yeah, and I think we'll be okay. um I the enemy wants me to believe that there are no more good men out here, but it is. It is. It may not be many, but I trust and believe that there is some still left. And I pray to God that he has the one for me, and I pray that he has the one for you. But don't go out here giving yourself to everybody or testing the waters with everybody, because if God has somebody for you, then you need to sit back. You need to fall back and trust that he do. And if you're wanting to be married, you can't be out here sleeping with people, because if he's got somebody for you, if he got a husband for you, you giving yourself to somebody else. You giving away your husband's goodies. You're giving away your husband's everything. So be mindful of those things. Yeah, it's gonna be rough, but I feel like it's worth waiting for. You know, don't let people make you feel like you're a doormat, that they can just treat you any kind of way or do anything. No, don't let people treat you like that. No. So with that being said, this time I'm really gonna end this video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to this video, turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified when I drop another video. Okay? It's just that simple. Okay? And to you, and to all of you that have subscribed to my channel, each and every one of you, thank you so much. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my soul. And I mean that. I thank you so much. Well, I'm going to end this video until the next time, okay? And I will see you later. Oh, yeah, and stay tuned for some of my cooking videos, too. I'm a cook. I'm a Southern girl. I like to cook, all right? So stay tuned. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.